we got some instructions. Don't need that. Guys, welcome to the channel. Today we got our pop lock. It's an electric pop lock for the tailgate came in. This is what it's going to look like. Now this right here, you can see it is for 2002 to 2008 Dodge Ram 1500, and for the 25 and 3500 it's for 2003 to 2009. The 30 torch bit. Start moving all in. And slide this out and up. Two right here. One here and one here to remove. Remove them. Then remove your access panel. All right, we're going to remove our rods, needle nose pliers. Just pick up on this, slide that out to the side. Same here. And down to the side. 10 millimeter, nope, 8 millimeter, I'm sorry, that's 8 millimeter. All right, got your two nuts removed. Just leave this in place, and this cutout right here is going to set down underneath this, but kind of on top of it right here. You'll see what I'm talking about. So you want to put it in like this. You want this bracket right here that bolts down, you want it towards the passenger side of the truck. So you're going to come in, so probably, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit, but you just work it. Might do a little twisting and turning. Maybe pull on this a little bit, adjust it, just to get it, turn it that way. Here we are. Now, when you get it in here, you want to turn it, tilt it, get it just right in behind there. But you want to set it on top of the bracket there. Can't even remember what that's actually called. My brain is went blank. Anyway, set that on there just like that, and make sure this bar from the actuator is sitting on top of the lever right here, because when you open your tailgate, it actually pushes this here down, and with this right here, when it unlocks, that right there will actually slide towards the driver's side, so you can open the tailgate, and then whenever you hit the lock to lock it back, this will slide back in its place to keep. I'll show you. See, right here is the action of me opening my tailgate, and I can't even open it. But if I was to just tilt that back where it ain't touching no more, then it'll try to open it. So there's how that works. Basically, that bar just blocks it is all it does. All right, forgot to mention, make sure your bar right here is make sure it's on top, which that's the only way it's going to go together anyway, without bending crap up. So we're going to get our 8 millimeter nut started back, and I'll go underneath, push your tailgate handle back up in there so that you can help hold it and get one started, and you're good to go there. These bolts don't need to be tightened too much. slide your rod back in. Other rod back in. Snap that there down. That's installed now. All right, you take the wire. It's the shortest wire that comes in the kit. It's got the them two plug-ins and then this plug-in right here. Take that one and we're going to wrap that up in some wire protectant. And just put it in like that and just start going through there slowly and get it done. I'll get this in, we'll be back for the next step. All right, down right there, you'll see that hole right there. That's where we're gonna run our wire through. We'll run this magnet through this hole right here. And then I should come close. Maybe. There we are. Right there, I got it sticking out the other side. Now, I'm gonna try to set that there and do this one-handed. String with the nut. And I'll come back here. And where'd my light go? I moved it. And we should be able to pull that out just like that. So we'll take, I got the string taped to it. We'll run this through there. And I hope this works. I'm gonna set the camera down and feed it through. I ain't never used this method, string method here. But it's all I had. Worked like a charm. Blue wire, we'll go with blue wire, of course. Just push, you'll hear it, feel it and hear it click. Green on green. We'll cover that right there. And we'll go back down underneath there, like that. All of this wiring harness right here, the short one, is gonna go inside the tailgate, even this plug-in. Because if you look here, this plug-in's not gonna fit through that hole right there. That's just a no-go. But the female end, I mean not female end, but the male end will fit through there. So we're gonna run it back through here, and this whole entire plug-in is gonna sit inside the tailgate. And you wanna do it that way, just because if you're one of them guys that removes your tailgate, because you pull a fifth wheel or something, you can just pull this out of this hole right here in the bottom of the tailgate, unplug it, and move your tailgate. All right, on to the next step. How I tied that there up, I just put a zip tie in there, and where it comes out right here, I just looped it all the way down, then back up to right here is how I've got it routed basically. And there's them holes there down in there. You can just zip tie it to that. You'll have to run a zip tie through here, and then put your finger in that hole and bend that zip tie down, and come in with your left hand and reach through that hole and grab the zip tie. And that's how you get that through that hole and that hole right there. All right, so got right here, this hole up here, this one that comes out of the back of the bed. And right there is where you want to run your male in and run it. You have to do a little twisting and turning. But just slide it in, and you have to press that clip there down a little bit. Have to do a little twisting and turning to get it in there, but it should fit, I would think. Let's see, there it is. Run that through. Just like that right there. All right. we'll plug this in. Till you hear that audio click. And then stuff that plug in the tailgate right here. And run that little bit extra wire right there. Alright, you're gonna take the harness and run it along with your factory harness. You can see right here, I come around here by the driver's side rear shock. And come through here above the gas tank with the factory harness, ran it through there. And this blue wire protector, I ran out of black, so I had some blue here. Went through here by the transfer case, by the front dry shaft, and right through the firewall of the engine. And came right through that hole where that grommet is. All right, so we gotta take the quick panel off next. I'm going to pry right here. Just enough to get it started. Should be able to pull it up, straight up. Well, knock my light down. All right, so y'all get an idea how that works. It's just them clips right there. It runs out through there. All right, got these two white ones here, white clips. I can see to get in there. Pull them right there out. And we can get access to our wires here. Okay, right there where our wire comes out, or through the firewall, I got the carpet here peeled back a little bit. And right here on this insulation, I made a little small incision, poked a hole to run the wire. I'm gonna run it through there and bring the wires actually in through the back side. All right, so instructions, and yes, I was joking when I said we didn't need them, because it's way easier than getting my wiring diagrams out, that's for sure. So it says on 04 models, wires are tan, light green striped, and light green. 05 through 09 models, wires are tan, 2 green stripes, and solid green or light green. Or they could be tan, pink stripe, and tan, 2 orange stripes. Okay, so I've located these two. This is, which is for the 0509 models. It was the first 2 wires I told you. Wires are tan with 2 green stripes. That's a tan with 2 green stripes. And then a solid green or light green, which is this one right here. Okay, now, before you go to tapping into these 2 wires, look at the second option here for the 05 through 09 models. You know, if you got a 05 or 09, it says, or tan pink stripe and tan 2 orange. So look for your tan with a pink stripe. Now, I've done that just to see if there was one in here. There's not a tan with a pink stripe. And there is a tan with 2 orange stripes though. This because there's not a tan one with a pink stripe in here, then I know that these most likely it. So Now, it don't tell you which wires to hook to which. So, I'm gonna take some alligator clips. And I don't know if y'all can even see us on camera or not, but I've barely skinned it just enough to where I can make contact. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna test, see which locks and which unlocks, because it does not say in instructions at all. I'm gonna try to get in here. And if the lighting sucks, I am sorry. I'm going to get a different light here. Probably this evening sometime. Go get something. So, in here, I barely nicked just enough off to get alligator clip on there. Because you normally would not skin these wires at all with the tap connectors. All right, make sure them two don't touch. All right, now we got our alligator clips hooked up, just enough to check it. Let's see, we are unlocked right now. And it's showing to be locked. So let's lock the truck and see if it stays locked. And what we got? It unlocked. So we got the wires backwards. Check it one more time. So as you can see, we are locked. I'm gonna press the unlock button and see if it locked back. Yes, it locked back. So, all right, so before we go any further, we know we got it wired backwards, our jump wires. So the green wire, which is hooked to the black jumper wire, is on the tan with 2 green stripes. We want that flip-flopped over. So it's gonna be dark green on light green, and then the blue right here will go over to the tan and 2 green stripes. All right, let's tap into these and get turned around where I can see what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna come in, yeah, because I want to run up like this. Okay, so if you look at these, all you do is you slide a wire into this side right here. You slide it in and then take this wire in and just stick it in there. You don't have to cut any sleeving back or nothing. You just put it in like this, and then you clamp it, and there's what taps into it. So I'm gonna come in right here on my green wire, just like so, and I'll go up just a little bit above that. Right. Now I want my green wire on the green wire, so I'll come up here with the green wire, and I will slide it in to the bottom of this one, just like that right there. Yep, it's pierced it. So check your connection, just pull on that. We're connected there. I know we're connected there. And close this tab right here off until it snaps. All right, next we'll move on to this one. So again, the wire you're tapping into, you just put it on sideways like so. Alright, slid it, just in case, I don't know if y'all can see or not really, but slid the wire in this groove. And we'll take our blue wire, slide it in just like this, hold that, and get down on this clamp here and pierce it. All right, we'll make sure it's in there good. I missed it by a long shot. There we are. I know we're in there now. Tug on the wire. Make sure everything's connected. Close that off. All right, now let's say you got these connected and it does not work. Go back with your pliers. Make sure the metal clips right there are pushed all the way in. Squeeze the crap out of them because you may have not pierced one of the wires good enough. So that's just a little side note right there. Let y'all know about that. But most likely that should be flush. Your metal clip part that pierces the wires should be flush with this plastic. So I just mash them until I feel like I'm gonna break them usually. All right, now let's test this and see if it's gonna work. All right, as you can see, we're unlocked. When it locks, that bar will slide over. So we're gonna check, see if it locks. Hit the lock button. Should lock. It did. And also, yeah, it's telling me my door's open. I left the door open. We're going to unlock it. That's why it beeped like that. Set an alarm with the door open. It's unlocked. Should unlock. All right, we're good to go there. All right, we're going to take our wire and harness, push it back in there. Put your tabs back on. Slide your kick panel back in. Make sure it's lined up. Everything. Just press it in like that. Make sure you're lined up here. Just press it back in. Put my floor mat back in. There's that. Make sure your holes line up when you put your plate back on. Make sure everything's still good here. Line that up. 2 bolts that hold this here on before you put your bed liner back on. The hole is here. It's the one closest to you on each end. Put them right there on. After you tighten them 2 down, put your bed liner back on and drop your 6 more bolts in right here, and then shut your tailgate when you test the lock. It's not opening, so they'll break the handle off if they try to get into it. Now we'll unlock it. Well, that's it for me today, I guess. The hardwire for a bed cover, I still don't have it. Supposed to have it today, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna find out where that's at, and if I do get it today, we will get this on, the bed cover on this seat. Thanks for watching.